Last year, a lot of the ones that were taking to the stage for the winners were films that most of us had never heard of, things like A Shape of Water or Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Those had barely even been released in theaters and actually made most of their money after the awards season. This year, it's totally different. It's movies that many of us have at least heard of, if not seen all of them. Movies like A Star is Born, starring, of course, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. That has already grossed over $200 million. Black Panther, one of the top grossing films domestically and internationally, not just this year, but in all of history, that has grossed, it's a massive number, $1.3 billion. Crazy Rich Asians is up for a couple of big awards. It has grossed over $200 million already. And of course, later in the year, one of the big hits, Mary Poppins, grossing already over $250 million. Partly, of course, that because it's so popular with the kids. So a different feel, and less of an indie edge, as we said there. But the Golden Globes always do have somewhat of a political edge. Last year, that was about the Me Too movement. And I predict that as the winners take to the stage, it's starting now, and in the next couple of hours, they will be mostly making political statements about the current administration here in the U.S.
All right. Well, another big change in Hollywood is the rise of streaming services like Netflix and Amazon producing original films and TV series. So is this likely to be an award-winning season for them?
Oh, absolutely. Streaming services like Amazon and Netflix have entirely changed the game here in Hollywood with the total number of nominations they've already garnered. I think it's 8 or 9 for Amazon, the same for Netflix already, meaning that it will be a winning night even if they don't take all of those home. I'll give just some of the names on Amazon. Of course, in television, we have The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It took a bunch of the Golden Globes last year. Also the Emmys, they just brought out a fantastic second season, so that'll likely get a couple of the statues tonight. Also a series on Amazon called Homecoming, which brought in one of the big film stars, Julia Roberts. That's a drama thriller. She could possibly be winning tonight. As for Netflix, of course, the much talked about film by the Mexican director Alfonso Cuarón, that's Roma. That's expected to win in the Best Foreign Film category, also perhaps Best Director, and a bunch of other series by Netflix, including The Kaminsky Method and Glow, less talked about, but also nominated in several categories. So what this means for now and the future is that not just Amazon and Netflix, but also content producers like Apple and Disney, also Hulu, in the coming years, these will perhaps even take over all of the big television and film studios when it comes to the award season, simply because they are putting so much money out there for original content, and they are getting the A-list stars.